In 2014, an institute was established in Bahrain Techno Valley for one purpose only: to graduate entrepreneurs. At the institute, they practice one thing every week, just like what we do here. They practice one thing: delivering a pitch deck. In the pitch deck, they start with one slide. Tonight, we are going to find out what this slide is. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished leaders, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. The pitch deck consists of many factors. I'm going to state for you 4 of them. I'm going to choose one person randomly to list these factors and try to guess out what would be the first slide. So basically, we got 4 slides. One of them is the starting point at this slide. The first one: why now? You have a project, you must share with the audience. Why now? Second one: the business model. Third one: the problem. Fourth one: the solution. Again, why now? Business model, problem, solution. Simple. Why now? Business model, problem, solution. What would you start with? You are going to pitch your project. Pitch means present. What are you going to start with?
Why now?
Why?
Who goes with why now? Who goes with the problem? First slide. Who goes with business model as first slide? Solution, first slide. The answer is, as per the research they told us, they said we've met many entrepreneurs, many investors. What investors look to listen to at the first slide is the problem. Eventually, I searched about it. Why is it the problem? And this first slide is linked to the core objective of my project tonight: the skills needed to make a change. The skills needed to make a change are those skills found in an entrepreneur. And how can an entrepreneur make a change? It's one of 2 ways, or maybe both. The first one: knowing the problem. Before that, changing a product or an idea into a product. This way, a change happens. Second way: changing people's drive to alternatives that they currently rely on. Before Uber came, we used to rely on what? Taxis. How did Uber change our drive? That's a proof. They made a change. They are entrepreneurs. But how did they do that? They solved a problem. That's why, in a pitch deck, they start with the problem. If there is a problem, a change is possible. If there is no problem, why should we change? As simple as that. Now let's say you become entrepreneurs. If not already in this hall, I'm sure there's an entrepreneur in every one of you. You need to develop these skills. Am I right? This takes us to the next step. You have a problem, you got a solution, you found out why now, you got a business model, how you'll generate money. It's now time you build on these skills. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the 7 principles of influence. How to make someone say yes ethically. Who would be interested to know? There are 7 principles that combine 60+ years of research, authored by a guy named Robert Cialdini. They were first 6 principles. 2024, he introduced the 7th principle. He's over 70 years old. He's a professor at somewhere in the US. And I'm about to summarize for you these 7 principles of influence. No matter which principle you use, no matter to which culture you implement this principle within, they can work. And I can guarantee you. Principle number 1, reciprocity. People feel obliged to give back when given. Quick example: you are in a restaurant. The waiter comes, give you a piece of mint. They did a research that this piece of mint increases tips by 23%. You feel obliged to give the waiter back because he gave you a piece of mint. Another example, we find this in the elevator. When you are entering the elevator, you open the door, the person enters, and then when you are going to leave, they tell you, please, after you. They feel obliged to give you back this entrance. Law number 2, scarcity. Make it rare. Make anything rare, people will say yes. People will run towards it. Number 2, scarcity. Number 3, unity. Let's say I'm a first-time guest here. I join you. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters, I am a Toastmaster. I am one of you. What happens? You build trust directly. Unity, becoming part of the place. That's number 3. Number 4, liking. We like people who say things that we like, and we like people who are like us. If you say something I like you. If you say something, or I find something within both of us that looks alike, I also like you. And accordingly, I can make you say yes, or vice versa. Number 4. Number 5. That's too much information. Number 5, authority. Imagine you visit a doctor at a medical place and you compare 2 doctors. The first doctor with a plain background in his office. The second doctor who has hanging diplomas in her office. Which one feels more in an authority place? With the diplomas, and most likely you'll trust her to cure your child. Number 6, social proof. We go to hotels. We find a explanation in 5-star hotels. 75% of people reuse their towels. What happens to you? 33% of us will reuse our towels, as per research. 7th principle, consistency. Start with small commitments, next will follow. If you have a bill, they don't directly tell you that subscribe to our 200 SAR bill. No, they give you the small subscription, the one with the 50 package, and then within time, they will ask you to upgrade your package. These are 7 principles of influence. Find a problem, find a solution, apply these principles, and I can guarantee you can get a yes and you can make a change. Back to you.